Hello everyone. I'm going to do a quick flip through of the acrylic paws that I've done. Yeah, so this is one. I'll just get the ruler to see, give you an idea of the size. If I can find one with inches. So that is, oh, there we go, 12 by 4 inches. Really like that one. The edges on that I actually just dabbed with my fingers and it's sort of created quite a nice pattern. This one, I think I just did this one with leftover paint and I did a bit of flicking with the yellow to sort of brighten it up a bit. I think it actually needs something else, probably like some gold or something like that. Once again, I think that was just leftover paint. I have to try and remember now. That was the very first one I ever did, which I'm going to leave as is. The edges aren't real great, but I'm just going to keep that. This here reminds me of a fish or something, but yeah, I'm going to keep that as my first one. I'll probably put some varnish or something over it. This one, I'm trying to remember. Now, I had these boards, well it is a canvas. I think it's, I bought these in a second-hand shop. So that one, I can't really, I think I used leftover paint again and just more or less sort of did a lot of dripping on that. So I may do something else, something on top of that. And it had tissue paper, sewing pattern tissue paper already on there. So it's got the texture in there from that. Where are the other ones that I did of that? Yeah, that's another one of those boards. I quite like this one. But it's, I don't know whether I'll do something else with that. The edges turned out pretty good on that one. Once again, that had the tissue paper under, like as a base, paint and tissue paper on the base, and that was another one of those. So the edges have got to do something with this one. These two were like the flip cup paws, I think, from memory. Greens and blues and white and yellow. So I'll redo that one, or at least do something else with it. This one is, I think, my favourite out of all. Oh, actually, yeah, I think it is. Reminds me of the map of India. But someone else said it looks like a river, aerial view of a river system, which it kind of does too. I really like that one. Even the edges turned out good on that one. So that one I will just varnish. It's got a few little bumps and that in there, but doesn't bother me. And this one I like as well. I think I've shown this one. So it looks like the goddess there. I really like these little bubbly things here. So I think I can probably do a bit more with that as well. Let's see, oh there we are. Excuse me. Maybe do some pen around that to highlight the goddess. Not sure, but I do like that one. I think the edges, no, the edges aren't real great on that. Not too bad. Probably just add a bit of paint to them, or I don't know, maybe just leave them as is, maybe. Yep, so that one was a good one. This one is on a canvas board, and they warp, but it's fairly flat now. I like this, but I am going to, it's got, I can't remember what I did with this. I think this might have had PVA in with the paint, and it's got a lot of bubbly, it might have been old paint too, because I was using up a lot of old paint. It's got a lot of rough texture in there, which I think you can see it there, which I don't mind. I think I could maybe highlight that with some Inca Gold or something like that, you know, waxy coloured wax over the top. So okay, I like the pattern. So that one. This one, I tried the varnish on that, which does really gives a good shine. And this one, what did I do with that? I can't really remember. But it's got a lot of bits. Yeah, this was old paint. It's got all bits of paint, hardened paint stuck through it. But once again, I think I might just use it like as a background, and you know, utilise the fact that it's got all these bumps through it. So I don't know yet, but I think, yeah, I did a lot of messing around with this one. But anyhow, that's that one. This is the black and fluoro orange. So this is how it, I think I showed this online. Oh, hang on, I'll just move these so the light comes in a bit better. Yeah, so that's how it dried. I must have put the silicone in this. So you can kind of see the spots. And it has cracked a bit. I think I might have overheated that with the heat gun. But once again, I think that I can utilise those cracks, or even maybe just do a bit more pouring here and there. We'll do something with it. So that really bright orange there, I don't know if it'll show up. So there's a big bright patch here of the fluoro orange, which is where I overheated it. So the other orange kind of faded into the black, which is nice. But this bright orange, I need to kind of subdue that a bit. So I will do something more with that. Yeah. And this one, I think I might have been trying the swiping technique with this, which sort of didn't work. And then I ended up just, I really can't remember exactly what I did, but just kept playing with it. And I quite like it. I think that could even look quite good with the varnish over the top. I might just try a little bit now, actually. I think you're supposed to shake these. Just see if, just do a bit on the edge here, and see. It should bring up the colour. There's a brush. That's a new brush. I won't be able to tell till it dries, I suppose. If you can see. Oh, you won't know till it dries. What's that? That's a satin. I think it needs a gloss. I'll do that later. I think I'll wipe that bit off and try it with a gloss varnish, because I think that is really quite nice. I think that would look quite good on a wall. The colours have kind of faded, but the gloss varnish might bring it up. And that was a one of those canvas boards. Actually, it didn't seem to warp too much. Anyhow, yeah, there's less paint on that because you can actually see the texture of the canvas through it. Yeah, so I think I will try a gloss varnish on it and see what happens. So there we go, that's some of them. I'll probably do another video with the rest. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.